Okay, so this video is about the friar finding out about Romeo. I don't usually pay that much attention to the friar, but he's an important character because he represents the love of God, of course, which should, in a proper Christian society, be the highest value, right? And even though we're watching in England a Catholic play from a religion that's being rejected by the English, and maybe there's a sense of mockery, there should be a sense that everyone should be towards God, or at very least their country or their city. And this fragmented way the society is shown, and the many different types of love, are really interesting to think about. And the friar just represents that other voice. You know, he sees Romeo's love for the Capulets as potentially helping to bring peace to the city, and he's animated by that need and love of peace. On the other hand, not on the other hand, but also with the friar, you might think about how he's a mentor to Romeo. He mocks him for being so in love with Rosaline and then not being in love. His hastiness, his childishness, his obsession with the body, and you know, he's a mentor. And it seems to me that he gets something from the friar he doesn't get from his friends. He definitely doesn't get from his parents. And here again, we get a very contemporary vision of what does it mean to be alienated from the family. Um, the friar may not be the best mentor. He does a lot of things that are wrong, a lot of plans. I mean, in many ways, he is probably the force that leads to a lot of the tragedy in the play as well. So that's worth thinking of too. But the friar is someone you should have under your belt. I think the initial meeting they see with each other on page 21 of our booklet is worth knowing in detail if you're going to do um, if you're going to talk about relationships, if you're going to talk about Romeo, if you're going to talk about other types of love. So Romeo comes in. Good morning, Father. Our Romeo have not been in bed tonight. So again, you know, this is teasing. He notices things. He can read Romeo. The last is true. The sweeter rest was mine. I didn't go to sleep, but I got better rest. Oh, was I with Rosaline? Oh, Rosaline. No, I'm confusing Rosalind. Yes, okay, Rosaline. Whoa, were you with Rosaline? Ah! I mean, is there sexual connotation here? You know, were you laying with her? With Rosaline? My ghostly father, no. I forgot that name and that name's whoa. Hold on, very quick, aren't you? You just a few scenes ago were, well, come on. That's good, my good son, but where hast thou been? So Friar says, okay, yeah, that's good that you've forgotten, but where have you been? I've been feasting with mine enemy. So that's strictly true, and I think there's a kind of Christian message there, you know, that I'm trying to make friends with my enemy. Little do you know actually how friendly we are. And I got wounded. And someone's wounded by me. That is reciprocal now. Reciprocal. The love goes both ways. That's fantastic. No longer the Petrarchan. On the fair daughter of rich Capulet, as mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. So check it out. You're going to have to marry us. You must marry us. This is a big ask. It's totally wrong to do that. When and where and how we met, we wooed and made exchange of, well, I'll tell thee when we pass. As we walk, I'll brief you. But this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today. Like, you'll do this, right? I'll explain later. So teenagery, so intense, so immediate. Whoa, what changes here? Is Rosaline, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? He's saying what we're all thinking. Over Rosaline so fast? You gone to the next girl? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but their eyes. And that is powerful. Young men, heart or eyes? Where is your love? And that is worth memorizing or knowing that line. Him telling him off. Thou and these woes were all for Rosaline. Art thou that change? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men. Men have no strength, honor, truth, consistency. And this is precisely what Juliet expressed fear about in the balcony scene. Thou chidest me often for loving Rosaline, for doting. You doted. Okay, so here it is. Doting versus loving. Doting, like a puppy, like a Petrarchan lover. Poor Petrarch. He's getting a bad name. Versus real love. Real loving. What is the difference? And you told me bury the love. Ooh, foreshadowing. Imagery of death everywhere. Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to have. I told you to get rid of this love, bury it, not in a grave, but to get over into someone else. I pray thee chide not. Don't tell me off. See whom I love now. Doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so. So now this is a love that goes both ways. Not like Rosaline. Oh, she knew well thy love did read by rote and could not spell. But come, young waverer. He loves him. He's exasperated by him, but he loves him. Come on, come, go with me. In one respect, I'll your assistant be. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love. Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast. This love can bring peace. Transform rancor, hatred into love. Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast. This is perhaps ironic, isn't that? Aren't they going too fast? They're going to stumble. They're going to fall over. This is going to go wrong because you're too passionate, too quick. Now you see, he knows, he's skeptical. He's with us, the older people, or if you are teenagers who are cynical about love, I hate you. But if you're with the friar, you're like, this is too fast. You guys are silly. You just a few seconds ago loved this woman. Now you're up for this one. But the thing is, for him, there's another strategy at play. Okay, this can bring peace to the families, to the city of Verona. We can all start shifting to love of God, love of each other. And you see that different characters and their relationships from Romeo and Juliet have their own agenda at play.